What's up? What's up? What's up? My name is Liberty V Justice. Welcome to the stream. Okay, are you gonna have God's favor or the familiar? Okay, because you can't have both. If you want to have God's favor, you have to leave the familiar. Okay, you have to leave the familiar. That's the word that God's given me. Okay. Okay, so check it out. I'm going forward in obedience. I'm going forward in obedience without knowing, without the money. You have to drive forward to see what only makes sense in reverse. Holla if you hear me. Come on. What kind of faith would it take if I knew what was going to happen, right? If I trusted God after I received the money, after my vision came to fruition, right? I mean, everybody has faith in God after things happen. You know, oh, I trusted him all along, and to trust him for something small. Like I knew I was gonna get that job at McDonald's. Thank you, Jesus. I trusted you. What kind of trust is that? That's not a you have to trust him going, for and go forward. If you really want God's favor, you have to trust him and go forward without the results because faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Okay. I'm still trusting God for that $3,500 for my housing and food. Okay. Look, I'm showing you and I'm keeping myself accountable and I'm accountable to you because I'm here to show you how to do it and because I'm going to ask you for money pretty soon, okay? Because I'm worth it, okay? And you're worth it. I give you permission whatever I do, I give you permission to do the same things. You need to ask for money for your services, for your entertainment, for the work that you do. This is work. The workman deserves his wage, okay? So I am trusting God and myself more than I ever have, ever. I won't let the familiar keep me from God's favor. This is why I've been failing all of these years. I was stuck at that RV because I didn't have enough faith in God or myself. You know, I'm in debt right now because I I said God does not want me to sleep on the concrete or in an RV with no water around all of those addicts. The last straw was when I found a needle on the ground. I said, that's it. I'm done. God told me for 2 months to get out of that RV. I felt so strongly that I needed to come here to Rancho Cucamonga, and I finally got here, and I'm not leaving, and I'm putting my stake in the ground. Okay. This is it. This is the year of Jubilee. Okay. So, you know, I think to myself, like, God keeps telling me, like, how important time is, right? What are you doing with your time, Liberty? What are you doing? Like, how much time and energy am I putting into my entertainment empire? I'm Worth It Incorporated. By the way, my name is Liberty V Justice, and there's no period in my V because my victories never end. And I'm here to help you get your victories, legend, because you and your family are worth it. Okay. But think about how much time and energy could I put into it if I had a 9 to 5 job? Well, we already know the answer to that. Because if you look back on my YouTube channel, the 3 times that I had a 9 to 5 job, you will see that I had, well, first of all, I got fat, I got slow, I wasn't able to think properly, and I was half assing it. And God knows there's no other way to say it. I was half assing it on my YouTube channel, on my business. Like I was not prepared enough. It was terrible. And I hardly ever, like, I just really didn't do that much on my YouTube channel. And I just really didn't do much with my business because I was too busy surviving like you are. And I'm not going to survive. Like I said, there's no more surviving. We're going to be thriving. This is the year for I'm Worth It Inc. And this is the year that by the end of 2023, I will start making $10,000 a month. Don't ask me how I'm going to do it, because I'm going forward, and I'm going forward in faith, because I will not let the familiar, I don't know how to do it. If I knew how to do it, I would be doing it already, right? But I'm going to do it because I need to show you. Okay. So I am not going to let the familiar keep me from God's favor. I'm knocking every door. I'm calling people. I'm, praying to God every day, all day for wisdom. Okay. Because I'm going to figure this out, period. Okay. I've already started a campaign, a fundraiser campaign, where I am trying to sell my products in my store, but I've already received, and I want to thank so much the generous sponsors that we had. An anonymous sponsor gave me $1,000. So I'm still in debt because I paid my rent with that, but I still had to go into debt just to pay 6 days worth of rent in this new place. It's a hotel, but it's cheaper than any other, because you got heat, you got laundry, they give you toilet paper, they give you towels. I mean, everything's electric, everything's paid for here. Okay. So I got, so I still need that $3,500, but I got generous sponsors. I got, I'm just keeping myself accountable, and I'm telling you that try to sell my products, still give 10% to Operation Underground Railroad. I gave $1,000 to them out of my savings a few months ago, and I want to give more. So help us to give more, support the channel. We got Patreon. We got 2 levels. We got $5 and a $10 level. You get special access to live streams, only members only live streams. I'll send you a card to your house, and just support the channel. Okay. Because like I said, there's no 9 to 5. So I'm keeping myself accountable. And I also want to thank Pastor Jordan Aldred. He gave $3. Natalie DeJesus gave $15. And we have Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. And we also had Audrey Jones gave $33. So thank you so much. I used that for food, that money that you guys gave. So thank you so much. But here's the thing. So what I had when I did have a 9 to 5 job, number one, it still wasn't enough to pay all my bills. Number two, I wasn't able to have the energy to put into, like I said, into my YouTube channel. And, uh, like when you have a 9 to 5 job, I totally understand what it's like. And that's why I appreciate you giving me your money, because it's really hard to have a job. It sucks, because you're doing things that that you and God don't want you to do, because it doesn't align with your purpose and your mission for your life. And worst of all, you're surrounded by vampires. Okay. Vampires are people who gave up and are forever circling Egypt. They're broke because they're ungrateful and they suck the lifeblood out of you. So, but when you're doing something you love, it energizes you and it fuels you further than any other activity. Okay. There are enough yellow lights, stop signs, cul-de-sacs, ambulances, car wrecks, speed bumps in this road called life. So, without doing the things that you don't want to do, like jobs. And why? Fear. All because of fear. Well, I won't let fear stop me. Okay. I am moving forward in faith. I will not let the familiar keep me from God's favor. Like I said, I will start earning $10,000 a month this year. Before the end of 2023, I will start earning $10,000 a month. And that's just the beginning. But when I start making $10,000 a month, I'll be able to get a regular apartment. I'll be able to get a 1 year, 2 year lease or whatever, and I'll get my apartment in Santa Monica, and I'll be able to get more equipment, and I'll be able to hire more people to be able to serve you better. Okay, and most of all, you'll have the example to see that you can do it too, because I'll be able to tell you about it all along the way. So, anyway, I will not allow fear and the familiar to keep me from God's favor. So this is God's mission for my life, and it will be accomplished. I will die for you, but I'm not going to die. You can watch that playlist that I did in the hospital where I had blood squirting out of my head. I was running down the street. I was running like I do every morning, and I got hit by a big truck, and God saved my life, and I chose to save my life. I chose the will to live and to make those episodes in the hospital. I'll put the playlist here. And I chose to make those because I love you, and I want to spend my last breath serving you, because I would do anything to stop you from suffering. I share my scars to say, I share my story. I'm sorry. I share my story to save you of my scars. Okay. Because you're worth it and I'll do anything for you. So thank you in advance for contributing to the channel, either Patreon. I got lots of products in my store, or you can just send your tax deductible donation and I will send you a letter with my EIN number for my business, I'm Worth It Inc. And I'll send you all the information that you need through your email when you send me your PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. And I see you're here. I've seen you. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to stop the flow, but thank you for watching. Who are you? Please say your name. Okay. And guess what? What's my name, fool? Liberty, justice. With my mind and my money and my money and my mind. Just to show you that you're worth it. Okay. That's what I'm here to show you, how you can make your money. Okay. Because you and your family are worth it. The more you have, the more you can give. Second Corinthians 9:6. I'm still tipping. Even though I only have a few dollars left, I'm still tipping people. I'm generous. And that's why 2 Corinthians 9:6. If you give generously, you'll reap generously. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah. If you sow generously, you'll reap generously. And I'm giving my work. I'm sowing my work. And I thank you. I have 8 new subscribers. Thank you so much. God bless you. Okay. Anyway, my name is Liberty V Justice, and there's no period in my V because my victories never end. And I'm here to help you get your victories, legend, because you are worth it. This is God's mission for my life, and it will be accomplished. By faith, it is impossible to please God. Hebrews, I can't even talk. Hebrews 11:6. For those who come to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. And the workman deserves his wage. And I'm working, and I am worth it. Thank you so much in advance for your contributions. All the links are right here. Thank you so much.